guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, but thank you guys so much for watching. This video is going to be about the workplace. So as you guys know, I work as a member service representative at a bank, and one of the things I've been kind of asked frequently is, how do you handle workplace drama? Because no matter what job you work, you will always have workplace drama. And you can ask any one of my friends. Lately, it seems like everyone's been having some type of workplace drama. So I kind of wanted to address it in my way and how I personally handle workplace drama, especially because I'm a workaholic. So let's get right on down to it. Okay, so workplace advice number one, I guess you could say, is that one person that brings in your drama. So, yeah, I'm one of those people that I like to talk about myself. I like to talk about the accomplishments I've been going through, and my family, things that are going on in my life, stuff like that. And I strongly dislike when someone wants to talk about you behind your back. So this is kind of how I handle things, right? That one person that kind of talks behind your back, number one, is a jealous person. That's that one person that's going to be like, oh my God, I'm jealous of what she has. So of course you're going to have those people that are like, oh, blah, 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 Nicole did this and that and that. That's because they're jealous. So rest assured, you guys, it's not that they are trying to go after you. It's that they're jealous of what you have. So, the next time someone sits there and they're like, oh, I heard Nicole did this with this and this and this, you just know that they're jealous of what you have. They're jealous of your lifestyle. They want your lifestyle. They envy you, okay? It's either because you are gorgeous and you have a full set of hair like me, or you're just sexy in general. What can you say? Work ethic advice number two would be that one person that's really bossy, especially when your boss isn't around. It's that person that kind of takes over and wants to be your boss, especially if their work, especially if they are your equal, it's difficult because, I have one of these at my job, right? I have one of those people that's very, when the minute my boss steps out, she wants to be the one in charge. And I personally have a problem with that. So how I go about in handling things is just learn to say okay. Okay? When you learn how to say okay, it lets you have the last say of things, but it gives that person reassurance. I kind of do this with everyone, right? When I don't agree with something, or I just want to I don't want to hear any more about the discussion or conversation, I just kind of blow them off by saying, okay, so I'm gonna let this play out just so y'all can see. Hey Nicole, do you mind doing all the work today? Because our boss is out. I need to take a cigarette break. It's been too long. I'm having anxiety. My parents, they calling me. They got some kind of sick issue, and I have kids of my own. I'm actually expecting something, and I got a stomach ache and a headache, and I'm gonna leave 5 minutes early because I'm gonna leave my work on your desk too. So you gonna do that, right? No, I'm not gonna do that. What you mean? I am the second in command. Your boss said she gonna leave me in charge, so guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna do the work for us, right? You know what? Okay, I'll go ahead and do it. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Nicole. You see, it's as easy as that. Literally just saying okay. Sometimes when I argue with people too, I just tell them okay, just to move forward in the conversation, because the minute you can master the okay is the minute you will master the workplace peace, okay? And that is one of the things that sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I have trouble with doing, because sometimes it's just not enough to say okay. And I get that because, you know, they're just gonna pick at you. And even if you can't do it, you know, like, let's say they want to overwork you, or they want to leave home early, or they do a sloppy job, or whatever the case may be. The best advice I can give you is just to say okay, and then when your boss comes in, you just let them know. Just let them know, hey, this is what happened. You know, I just said okay. I mean, I didn't agree to anything. I just said okay. Okay means you acknowledge them. So you acknowledged them and said okay. So, I mean, that's how you handle that situation. It's never failed on me. I mean, go ahead, if you were my boss and you heard okay, then that just means okay. Okay is okay, you know? Alright, so another thing I'd like to address is workplace relationships. Like, so I know this is a very touchy topic because some people actually do really well in workplace relationships, you know, like they actually go out and get married, and that's awesome. Like, I'm not talking to those individuals. I'm actually talking to the ones that are like, oh, let's have this secrecy, let's sneak around kind of thing, you know, or they want to develop something. Like, let me give you some advice, especially because I have a few friends right now that are kind of developing this workplace relationship, or had workplace relationships, and it did not work for them. It was actually very ugly. Like, it ended really ugly, especially because, okay, let's say, for example, that you have a workplace relationship, and this workplace relationship is just flirtatious, like something that's very in its new stage. Let's say it's in its new stage, right? So let's say that your coworker offers you to, I don't know, get a drink with him. He'll go and buy it for you, you know, and you go, you know, and you realize, you know what, this is not the setting I want to see you in. You know, it's just a very complicated, very touchy topic because you only know each other through the workplace. Alright, so I'm gonna use my friend's situation just to let you know that this really did happen, and this was the best advice I could give her just from looking into the window, right? She told me that she went out to a bar with this guy, and, you know, all was well. They were laughing, telling jokes, talking about family, blah, blah, blah. But then she found out, like, in the middle of everything, right, that he, like, sneezed or whatever, and she saw him in a different light, just, like, snot everywhere, very rude after that, didn't clean his face, what have you. And it's a huge turn off. Like, I get that, you know, and I know, guys, especially if you're watching this, that it is difficult to impress a woman, right? And vice versa, women, it's very hard to impress a guy, which, I mean, like, nobody's perfect, and I get that, but the other person across from you may not get that. So my deal here is, especially if you're working with them, you don't want those rumors. You do not want that spreading in the workplace. Like, oh, so-and-so sneezed, it had snot all over them. It had, like, beer coming out of their nose, and it was just so nasty. They didn't even use a napkin to clean themselves up. Like, you don't want that on you, you know? And I feel personally that workplace relationships, you know, they could happen. I'm not saying it can't. By no means am I saying it can't. I'm just saying that, is it the best option for you? It's on you. But to me, workplace is workplace. Keep it drama free, keep it lovey-dovey free. Nobody even wants to know, you know. So, I mean, that's just kind of my opinion. I tried to have a workplace relationship when I was single back then, but it just didn't work out. I'm too dedicated. I'm a workaholic, and plus like when you have drama, like when you two start fighting, it's hard because you see each other every day. Like you don't have space. You see each other when you get home. You see each other on the weekends, during the whole day. Like you see each other 24/7, and I feel like that could be an issue. You know, that creates a barrier in different relationships. Now, I'm not saying it won't happen, because some workplace relationship stories have actually gone really well. They had a happily ever after. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say I don't recommend it. It's something I don't do. You know, I mean, take it or leave it. Last but not least, I just want to say that always speak your mind, even if you have like the most randomest shit to say or obnoxious shit to say. People appreciate raw, organic people, you know, like me personally, I rather have a real, honest employee slash co-worker slash, you know, boss, rather than someone just talk shit behind my back. And I think that's a real big cause of workplace drama, because some people are too skittish to say what they gotta say. And I mean, ever since I created this blog, I have been speaking my mind. I really don't care what people gotta say anymore, because that's just how I work, you know, like that's the person I want to be seen as. I want to be the one that's true, raw, and you know, unique and just special, you know. I just want to be unique, you know. And that's the thing, is it's hard to have that. And I mean, yeah, anyway, that's the bottom line. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was kind of a weird random rant about the workplace, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is all my opinion. Like I heard at an AA meeting, take what you need and leave the rest. So, like I said, this is just what I believe in. This is things that I have experienced, or my friends have experienced, or, you know, I've heard. So these, overall, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like my video, as well as comment down below. Oh, I might be giving a giveaway soon. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys. Bye.